justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories. The criminal justice system.
Pan, introduce, do your introduction.
Who's making the introduction?
Pan.
Oh, that's me. Welcome to the court, family. Welcome to Back Chat Court.
Pan, introduce the lawyers and their defendants and then the judge.
Okay, looks like we have a delay. All right. For the prosecution, we have Brother Harold for representing Brother Jashub. For the defense, Silky will be representing himself. And all rise, show respect for the Honorable Judge Applesauce.
All right, you may be seated. This is the case of Jashub bin Bantu versus Silky D. Johnson.
Give me a second. Something is wrong. And lawyer Clark is stuck backstage. I'm gonna reboot my thing and then come back.
All right.
All right, we good. I'm sorry. Technical difficulties, baby. Technical difficulties.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me, more?
Yeah, I can hear you. You good?
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
All right.
Okay, I just wanted to make the correction. I apologize. Honey will be representing Brother Jashub, and Harold will be representing Brother Silky.
Kind of faded out a little bit.
Are we doing opening remarks yet, or?
Yes, we're doing open remarks.
Am I going first?
Yes. Did you like to
Alrighty
present
then.
All right.
I'm not presenting for my opening remarks. I'm just going to explain to the people why they're dragged here today.
Carry on.
Okay. Good evening, Judge Applesauce.
Good evening.
Bailiff Pan, jury, and the people of the court. We are here tonight to make right an injustice brought upon my client, Jashub bin Bantu. He has done his due diligence to research, purchase text, and create slides to bring knowledge to the people who may, in their ignorance, follow pseudo and ignorant information. This man, the defendant, Silky D. Johnson, not only disrespected my client by not doing research or even creating a presentation, He has slandered his name and reputation by making an assertion that his sources were fake, not vetted, and that he lied to convince others that his information is correct. He made a promise, a wager, that if Jashub won this debate against him, he would purchase a stainless steel refrigerator. He modeled the refrigerator in front of a whole group of people on a call. I will show he promised this, and I will show that he harassed my client after he lost the debate by saying Columbus so much that the word has been outlawed in several chats. He has yet to deliver on his refrigerator and even tried to renege on the deal. The blatant lies and attacks on my client's integrity and scholarship will not and should not be accepted in this community. We stand on truth, we stand on justice, and we stand on pseudos next. That'll be all.
All right, Silky.
It's Harold.
Harold, sorry.
Hey, brother Harold, do what you do, brother.
Hello, court. Welcome to the court. My name is Harold Henderson. I will be representing Silky D today. First, I want to start off by saying I feel that my client has a right to stand on what he believes. I have a right for my client to feel what he says and believe that he believes to be true as well. I would like to prove today that there is a doubt that everything that was presented doesn't or can't be authenticated. I would like to also say, as far as his charges of debating a lot, I feel my client shows that he wants to bring on a lot of knowledge upon people, and I would also show that he's innocent in these charges that he's been held. As far as this refrigerator challenge, we would like to address that, and we would like to see how this goes, and we would like to ways to make amends after this trial, if everything goes accordingly.
Brother Harold, I'd just like to say this is a non-smoking facility, sir.
Oh, damn. Yes, sir.
Appreciate that, Bailiff. Appreciate it. Okay, now, could you please, Jashub, attorney for Jashub, could you please tell me how this all got started and where did this begin? This wager, how did this start, and how can you just tell me how this began to be an agreement, and who won this debate, or who lost this debate, and how did it get here?
So the wager happened on a call. They had already had the debate set up to prove the existence of Columbus, period, that Christopher Columbus existed as a person. They made a wager for the refrigerator because Silky was showing off a refrigerator on a call, saying that, he had more than everybody and people couldn't show off the refrigerator. So they made a bet that if Jashub won, Silky would get him a stainless steel refrigerator, and if Silky won, he would get Jashub's taco truck.
Taco truck.
Yes.
Gotcha. Does that sound accurate, Mr. Silky?
Ask his lawyer. Not.
That'll be a negative, Your Honor. That'll be a no, Your Honor.
You got to address his lawyer, not him. I'm sorry. As a
my attorney said there would be
Brother Harold, we'd like you to answer the question, Brother Harold.
You are not to speak at this moment. Your attorney needs to do the speaking.
My client did not agree to this at this time.
Brother Harold, your client. What?
I'm sorry.
You said your client. Say that. Could you repeat yourself?
My client did not agree to that term or verbal contract.
I have. Well, I have that it was written in the group. He didn't when they wrote it and they pinned it in his chat. He did not say that he didn't agree to that. So I don't know where he's getting that. And he
So you said,
also said that his defense for trying to not have to pay it is that he felt he had brought fraudulent sources. So even in that defense, you're saying that you did do it, that you did wager that, but then you're just trying to overturn the verdict of the win.
what say you, Mr. Henderson?
Um, I need to see evidence. No evidence was forwarded to me or presented about what they're stating that my client has made a claim. No evidence was submitted to me. I haven't reviewed any evidence that neither stated that or nor an admission of anything of that nature.
Can we move along to evidence, Judge?
Evidence can be moved along to. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Can we
Am I
see the?
or the bailiff?
We're going to go one for one. We're going to start with since we started with Honey, we're going to start with Harold. Present your first charge with your evidence for your first charge, and then we're going to go to Honey for her first charge and her evidence.
Well, I believe that that the district attorney should go first because that's charges that's being brought against my client. I feel it's my duty to defend my client after charges have been brought on him because I feel that in the court system everybody's innocent until proven guilty, and if it's brought on by my client, I feel that evidence should be presented first by the district attorney, if the court will, please.
As game master, I will accept that. Honey, are you ready to present?
Oh yeah, I shared my screen.
Come on now, come on, Bill. Yeah.
You're gonna have to take down, I don't know, that case number.
Oh yeah, I see.
Okay, right here, I'm entering into evidence, Jashub's evidence, Exhibit A. So right here we have in Silky's group, more contentious media, morphine says on this day, Silky D. Johnson agreed to give Jashub and Bantu a stainless steel refrigerator. We have that Silky responded that he had to put up a truck if he won. He responded he might have to think about that one. And then, of course, after the debate, we have Jashub saying that he owes him the refrigerator and he wanted it stainless steel.
All right.
You have well, they can say their part.
Okay, well, I don't have to. I don't feel that I have to bring up any or upload any messages. We can go on by using your messages. Your messages in quotations and from what I heard, and let the evidence show it. It says that I would think about that. Once we say I would think about that one, that doesn't bring them into a contract verbal, neither written.
Jashub said that he would think about the taco truck thing, but Jashub didn't lose, so his taco truck isn't even up for grabs, actually.
So exactly what are you seeking in this particular case? Like in this particular exchange?
So for this, he said that he would settle on a chicken dinner, a 4-piece chicken dinner, instead of
sorry.
instead of the stainless steel refrigerator.
Sorry. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Okay. Was
Order
that a
in the court,
mutual
please.
agreement?
Order in the court, please.
Sorry
Yes,
about that.
bailiff.
Was this a mutual agreement between Mr. Johnson and
Well,
Mr. Jashub?
yeah, the mutual agreement was for the stainless steel refrigerator, but my client does realize that that is a huge wager, and so he was willing to settle on a chicken dinner from the defendant, from Silky, instead of him having to do the entire refrigerator.
My client would love to agree to that deal only if he provides the first chicken dinner within the following week or within 2 weeks. He will provide the second chicken dinner.
Objection.
No.
Objection.
Hey, the bailiff can't object.
Sorry.
I didn't object. I don't know who that was.
Oh my goodness.
The bailiff did not
I'm
object.
sorry. My apologies,
No.
Lord. My
Order.
apologies.
Yeah, I did. I
Order.
was trying to talk and he said object.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that was Shay.
Sorry about that.
Your
My
Honor, can you
apologies,
please get some
court.
order?
My apologies, Judge Applesauce. My apologies.
Your Honor, may I speak?
Thank you. Yes, you may. Go ahead.
The chicken had completely nothing to do with the refrigerator. Those are two completely different time and events. You know what I'm saying? The chicken has nothing to do with the refrigerator.
No, he's
That's
offering
completely
that as a
erroneous.
no, that you have another bet on a chicken dinner. That's not here. That's not part of this case. He was saying that in
Erroneous.
lieu of the refrigerator, he would allow you to do a chicken dinner instead.
4-piece
chicken dinner.
Okay.
Go to work.
In regards to this refrigerator now, bailiff, get that dog out of this courtroom, please. We don't have any support animals in here today. Okay, all right.
There's a dog in here? Okay, get this dog out of here. Let's go.
Please remove
So,
all animals from the courtroom.
All right. So I guess when it heard about the chicken dinner. But anyway, so all right. Now, when it comes to this refrigerator, now who won the actual debate on it, and was there actually a debate?
Yes, they did a formal debate on Super Wavy Shawnee's in his location, and Jashub won the debate. All 3 judges voted for him, and so he took the win.
Okay, so if that was the case, then what was Mr. Johnson to receive if he lost? Nothing.
If Jashub lost the debate, Mr. Johnson would have received
the taco truck.
His taco truck.
All right, so that wasn't the case. So the taco
like a
truck
food
is
truck.
off the table.
Yeah, but he didn't lose. Right.
All right. Okay. So, all right. So what we seem to have here is the fact that this now, from what Attorney Henderson is saying that there was not an agreement. There was not a mutual agreement on this situation. So therefore, the stainless steel. Now, was the agreement just on that one side? Because it seems like it was a one-sided agreement. Now, because if he didn't agree to the taco truck side of things, then he's not liable for the taco truck side of things. Now, if there was an agreement about the stainless steel, then the stainless steel would have to be awarded. However, I do not see from the evidence that it was an agreed upon thing mutually for either side of things and whatnot. So what say you on that particular thing based off of the evidence I'm seeing?
I agree. And we move to strike. We move to strike this and make a to eliminate this case. And we ask for the court today to dismiss this case and without prejudice. Because from showing it with the evidence, with the small evidence that we did see, the preponderance of doubt has been placed upon this, which was not a mutual, verbal, nor signed agreement. It would sound like to me it was just two individuals talking noise, and one held another one foot up to the fire. But then if one won, then one got this, but if the other one won, then they didn't get anything. So that couldn't go up into like an agreement or a deal. So we moved to strike this case.
I'm going to give her an opportunity to respond.
I object because they both put up a big item, a taco truck, which you use to sell tacos, and a refrigerator. So they both put up things I think of equal value.
Let the record show. I'll think about that.
Order. Attorney Henderson, you must stay silent while. Thank you.
Order.
Please resume, Miss Clark. Please resume.
Yes, so they both put up. I mean, my client put up something of equal value, and he's willing to settle for something that is like a tenth of the value of what was actually promised, which I think is more than fair.
For speaking for my the defendant, how about this? We set up a GoFundMe account and put it on the back chats, no more than $10 to $15 to $20. That would take care of both chicken dinners, 1 week for one person, 1 week for the other person. I think that we should all put this behind us and let this be a lesson to everybody.
Yeah, the judge already ruled on that charge. We're good. We need to move on to the next charge.
Order in the court, please.
Okay. He's offering to put up a GoFundMe to help your legal expenses.
Null and void. Not enough. Throw it out. Next charge. Judge already ruled on that charge, guys.
In the courtroom.
All right, y'all. Brother Judge Applesauce, what's the next move?
We went up.
We got more charges. That was only her first charge, I believe.
That was the first. So we're gonna move to the second charge, please.
Is it still me or is it Harold going to his first one?
Harold said he's only a defense, so
it's on
okay.
Yeah, how many charges will be presenting evidence? Because I only
Silky,
one charge,
you will be held in contempt if you do not stop interjecting. Thank you.
I just want to know why the bailiffs is doing the judges' jobs. Can they please stay in their character?
I thought that was
role?
the bailiff's job. Shit. Okay, I'm going on mute.
Oh God, please help me.
All right, what is the second charge?
This is hilarious. Okay. Here I have shared another thing. If you could share, please, bailiff. Thank you. This video here is post debate. How much Silky said Columbus into and was arguing about checking the sources and Christopher Columbus. And this is Silky's group. Okay, so he was constantly arguing after the fact, even after he was found to be the loser in this, about Christopher Columbus and
Mm-hmm.
trying to say that my client had fake sources and that he wasn't the true winner, despite the judges saying that he was.
Mm.
And so we're seeking um, damages for him being harassing my client with this.
All right. All right. So, Mr. Henderson, what say you on these charges and the evidence presented?
The
As it does
evidence
seem like a bit much.
on the evidence presented, when my client referred to as Columbus, his middle name is Columbus. His sister middle name is Columbus. His mom and him middle name is Columbus. His forefather people bore the name of Columbus. So anytime he says Columbus, it's just to acknowledge his people. Columbus is in his blood, and he will forever be a Columbus. Um, I removed to dismiss that claim as far as with the Columbus, um, if the court would please.
I object. He also put in there
Um,
fake sources, that he has had fake sources of Columbus. So it wasn't
Okay.
just the mentioning of the name.
Okay.
No,
okay.
speaking
So,
out of order. Speaking out of order, Judge.
I got this. Okay. As far as with fake sources, sometimes we have to see basically where the sources is coming from. Now, this can't be proven to the ultimate T that this man bones that were scattered 25 different places and have marrow 14 more other different places can now be authenticated as a true and factual thing. We have DNA now, but as of 2025, this has not been authenticated. I do feel that everyone has an opinion is and can say their opinion.
all right. So, what my first question would be to you is that was that opinion passed off as facts?
His opinion was passed off as disbelief coming from the other person that said, I got a source. And he said, I don't believe it.
Okay. You said Silky, your client, said he doesn't
My,
believe it.
yes.
Okay. So, Ms. Honey, was your client presenting us the source? Did he ever present the source, or how did that work?
He presented this source during a debate in which
Mm-hmm.
my Silky's lawyer actually voted for him. But as far as not knowing if Christopher Columbus existed, Harold claimed that they don't have that kind of information now, and do um, they do know that he existed. The source that he thought that Suki was misinterpreting was saying they didn't know if he was a Jew, but they did say that he did exist. And I presented also some genetics a study, and I shared it uh, here. This was my evidence presented to the courts,
Mm-hmm.
that there is a genetic study that allowed identification from the direct descendants of Christopher Columbus dating from
Mm-hmm.
1526 to 1734. So him
Mm-hmm.
actually existing is not, that's not a guess, that is true, and that's what Jashub was presenting when he won the debate.
Understood. Okay. Okay. All right. So, can you explain the long from what we witnessed on the evidence, why this went on for what seemed like a week? It was just a day, but but because they're saying the post debate was pretty much gone to the point of harassment. Now, can you explain why that was, Mr. Henderson? Your client seemed to have gone on and on and on and on based off of the facts that were presented.
Okay. Yes, I can explain it, and I will explain that today. My client is constantly harassed. My client is constantly. It would take a very strong person for my client not to actually want to take a knife and kill himself, because everyone comes at my client. My client strongly believes in what he believes in. All his life he had to fight. All his life he had to fight. And as you will see today, this is just a matter of, okay, this is what I believe in, but I'm going to fight, because all my life I had to fight. And this is how my client presents himself. And this is what a lot of people have a problem or an issue with about my client. This is just a personality trait that it's an acquired taste, as one would say, but I don't think it's anything else. And I would like to request ground for dismissal on these charges as well.
Well, first, no one else could know that all his life he would have had to fight except himself. No one. That's something that no one else can prove except for himself.
My client has explained to me, and my client has also had therapy for the biggest part of his life. There's a lot of things that I can't go on about his life and explain all of this, but a lot of traumatic events have presented where all his life he had to fight.
Okay, well, until you do right by your client, what has to happen is you have to make sure that everything that is being said has to be accounted for. That cannot be something that can be accounted for. He has had therapy, sure. That can be tracked. That can be proven, sure.
Still in therapy. He just came from today.
No one can say anything about what he had to do all his life. Now, that thing is that when we're talking about the harassment, we're talking about how does what he had to do all his life have to do with him harassing and continuing a conversation that should have been ended once the person conceded, if they conceded, or they proven their point.
Okay. No. Okay. Like when everyone goes on with these back chats and everybody goes on social media, you have one or two options. You're going to become a warrior, or you're going to become a leader. He chose the road of warrior. So as you constantly going against people, people are constantly going to go against you as well. Sometimes people don't make the right decision or say the right thing. I'm not saying that my client did not say the right or the wrong thing. I'm saying that at this point in time, I feel that it has gotten too far, and we would like to resolve this. And I don't think that the charges that are brought on him are that felonious to the point where we have to hang him. And I would like to move for immediate dismissal, and I would like to see if we can come together and make things work.
Oh, okay. So you're not suggesting a chicken dinner, are you?
If need be, I would pay for the chicken dinners myself. As mediator and as for taking up for my client for immediate dismissal, I would pay for the chicken dinner myself, Your Honor.
All right. Let's see here. Miss Honey, do you have anything else to add to your case, please?
I do not.
Before we have the jury to vote on the charge of counterfeit sources, the charge of 2 counts of perjury in the debate,
Oh.
And then we have a charge of vulgar language in the debate. Now, right now, I just put up the counterfeit sources poll. Y'all just finished talking about the 2 counts of perjury in the debate. And she has did you get Miss Honey, did you get to the vulgar language in the debate part?
That is not my I didn't bring that forth. That was something made in the defense of Silky.
Okay, I'm
and
sorry. You only got 2 charges. Okay, so there's that.
Yeah, I did
This
post
motherfucker.
something.
So in the first shit.
Language, game master, language.
I'm sorry.
Counterfeit sources.
I got this, Silky. Calm down.
Please step back, sir. Please step away from the bench.
All right. So, sorry. For the charge of the stainless steel refrigerator, how do the jury find the defendant? And I'm about to put the poll up now. It's going to say
The judge
charge
threw it
1.
out already.
Silky, you refrain from speaking anything until the poll is presented. Silky,
Silky, the judge
refrain
do not.
from saying anything.
The judge
Silky.
do. Hold on, wait. I think I just fucked my audio up.
Silky, you would also put your mic on mute
until you are addressed.
Okay,
Hush
Your
it
Honor.
up over there, mister. Hush it up over there, mister.
I'm about to have it.
Morphine, you want to explain that poll?
Damn, I thought y'all heard me all this time.
No, ma'am.
Oh man, I am having I'm about to have a feedback situation. Somebody say something to me.
Hey.
Something to you.
I'm trying to fix this. I should have never moved the fucking microphone. That is my fault. Anyway, so
Language.
the charge 1 is just going to have feedback for a minute. Charge 1 is does Silky own the stainless steel refrigerator, y'all? Does he own the stainless steel refrigerator? Is labeled as charge 1 in the chat on YouTube. It is labeled as charge 1. I'm about to end that poll in 5 seconds. And then we're going to go to charge 2, excessive post-debating. Excessive. All right. Closing that poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Creating the next poll. Charge 2 has been posted. Charge 2 has been posted. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's been posted.
The defense would like to ask for a speedy trial.
Wait a minute. We about to get there. God dang it, I'm about to end it.
No,
Calm your
I mean,
nerves.
I'm saying this respectfully. Ain't nobody saying nothing wrong, ma'am. I
That's fine.
respect you. I was just
Let the
asking
people.
for a speedy trial in this matter. The defense lawyer has other obligation.
The polls has been closed. Do you guys have any last remarks? Last close statements.
The last closing statement is I will encourage everybody to use their common sense up on stuff. People don't go up online and just say, "Okay, my freezer for your damn taco truck." No, how you change goddamn a taco truck? What you gonna cook the
Language,
tacos
please.
on for the freezer that you gonna store the meat up in? No, I would encourage everybody to use common sense on this matter, and it has been proven that no verbal or any type of agreement has been met. Two individuals just talking hot stuff, male classic ego, and I would love to move for a dismissal of this trial if the court would.
Honey, you got any closing arguments?
No, I think that the people saw what happened here. They've been present, and I showed ample evidence that my client was wronged in this matter. And I do believe in the jury and that they will make the right decisions, and that the judge here, um, I will agree with all of his rulings as far as punishment is concerned. Thank you.
Punishment. Sorry.
Okay.
All right. So what are we
Judge
seeing that the
Applesauce,
jury?
if I make it as a game master as I
Absolutely.
may.
Absolutely.
So right now, what we're going to do is I'm going to tell y'all how the votes went. So 88 to 11 is a yes, and charge 1, you are guilty. In charge 2, excessive debating is 80-20, 80 yes, 20% of no. They're guilty for that too. So, judge, out of all of his guilty charges, what are you going to sentence him? And again, the judges do not decide whether you're guilty or not. That is your peers that decides that, and he just give you your sentence. Out of the sentence that we discussed in the judge's chambers and amongst the the court system, what are you going to give this guy? Even though there is a plea of the 2 chicken wings or some shit like that. Yeah.
Can I speak,
So
Your Honor?
Well, Your Honor, can he speak?
Just this one time, yes. I'll
I
allow
don't
it.
know what they're talking about sentencing for when you literally said it's lack of evidence and the deal is null and void. So why are we still here talking about a vote in the poll when you already threw it out? You already literally threw it out and said stop wasting our time. You already said they got lack of evidence and they're still trying to argue it. So what are we doing here, Judge? So now your words don't mean nothing?
The judge has not gotten his sentence yet, so that was a good statement, though.
All right. For the first charge,
They already said that throw it out, so it's got to be thrown out.
I'm going to
Please
need
step
you
back, sir.
to
Step back.
be silent. I'm going to need you to be silent at this particular point. For that first ruling in regards to the refrigerator and whatnot. So I did not find sufficient evidence, and so I cannot make a judgment in that particular case because there wasn't any sufficient evidence to rule on when it comes to that. Now the jury has made their ruling. Okay. And the excessive post debating, you are definitely guilty of that. Now, you're definitely guilty of that. So that is evidence, and there's a whole ton of evidence of that. So now, what I can do with that plea deal, I will accept the chicken sandwiches, the chicken dinners, whatever. I would accept that as proper payment as far as that goes. But you will be on probation for the extent of 1 week. That would be one probation. So, that's what
they was harassing me, Judge. They was harassing me.
Put down the table.
Control our client.
You will be held in contempt, bailiff.
Sir,
You
please
will be held in
put
contempt.
down the folder, sir. Put down the folder. Thank you.
You will be held in contempt if I hear your voice again right now before my ruling. So
we would like to apologize, and this won't happen again. I apologize.
All right, I appreciate it, and this concludes our court case here. My moderator, what say you right now?
Where is where's Silky doing his probation? Is he going to jail for his probation period?
No, you don't go to jail for probation. You get out. That lets you out.
All right. Well, we.
You get out. That's why they call it probation. If you fuck up, then you gonna go back. You get out.
I mean, I knew that, but I was just
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, well,
y'all
do your job, Harold. You do your job, Harold.
What boy, do so bad? I can hold him back. Y'all gotta murder this boy. We with preponderance of evidence, we were able to, get everything done, and I approved the court and everything for how this all happened. But god damn,
The audience is saying community service.
Listen.
we're taking community service. Now, we would like to make a stipulation on a community service. A community service would like to be post-mortem. You cannot be accused of excessive posting and inform the people.
I know you hear it.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, listen. Silky, we must report to Penn for your probation as your probation officer. He will be on that ass like grass. Of course, people.
No, let me ask you one question.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories. The criminal justice system.